Hello everyone and welcome to my podcast. You're listening to Seraphina Speaks Little Girl Big Questions, the show that delivers you my take on topics that are important. I'm your host, Seraphina Marlena Durban. Let's go right ahead to the show. Ahoy, me hearties! Welcome to the Seraphina Speaks podcast show. I'm your captain, Seraphina. You landblubbers must have already guessed that this week we're looking at pirates. Before we dive into the world of Jolly Roger and Scallywags, I want to shout out one of my listeners, Katie. Katie sent me a long email with her thoughts on some of the topics, and she said this about some of my podcasting. I also noticed that you really have improved in your presenting from the first podcast about the Queen to the final one I listened to, which was the one about school uniform. It just shows that if you persevere with something and keep doing it, you can improve. I am very impressed. Thank you so much, Katie. That means a lot. I happen to know it was your birthday. So happy birthday, Katie. Now, onto the show. Ahoy, matey. Are you ready to explore some piratey things? Let's start by finding out what a pirate actually is. A pirate is a sailor that attacks other ships at sea and steals their property. Piracy is the act of robbery and related criminal acts by ship. A pirate ship is actually identified by its flag and a skull and crossbones, which is actually called a Jolly Roger. Do you know the one I mean? Pirates had to stick to a set of rules, known as the Pirate Code. The Pirate Code is different depending what ship you're on. It's how pirates agreed to divide up the loot and responsibilities between them. A common rule in the Pirate Code was no fighting among pirates on the ship. That seems sensible, don't you think? Blackbeard was known as the most terrifying pirate in the whole world. Before capturing a ship, he would read hemp into his beard and light it on fire. Whoa, that's dangerous. He did that to intimidate people and make himself look like a demon. Shiver me timbers! Now, this was one of the best things I discovered when I was searching for pirate information. Pirates wore eye patches, so one eye would be well adjusted to night vision. Good night vision was important for seeing below deck. I thought they wore a patch because they needed to protect one eye. There are loads of movies and TV programs about pirates, like Pirates of the Caribbean, Captain Pugwash, and Treasure Island. And my favourite, Peter Pan, who has Captain Hook in it. Sometimes pirates are shown to be good, and sometimes they're shown to be rather evil. My big question this week is, were pirates daring rogues who stole loot off rich people on ships? Or were they brutal sea thieves who showed no mercy? Sometimes it's hard to tell whether someone's acting with good or bad intentions. What do you think? I reckon some pirates will have been the jolly sort that have a bit of fun. And then there might have been some pirates who were rather mean. I've really enjoyed learning about pirates. I think I might pop on an eye patch and a pirate hat and spend the rest of the day of Seraphina and the Seven Seas. Will you write and tell me what you think about pirates? My email is seraphina@seraphinaspeaks.com. I read and reply to every email I get. Next week on the show, I'll be exploring another topic. I'm not sure what yet. Perhaps you would write and tell me what you would like to hear about. That's it for today, listeners. Thanks so much for joining me. Remember to hit the subscribe button to get every episode. And don't forget to tell your friends, and perhaps your teacher too, about Seraphina Speaks. See you next time, everybody. Bye! Wow, I hope you enjoyed the show, everybody. If you like what you hear, click the subscribe button. This podcast is made possible by listeners like you. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to check the show notes. Leave me a review wherever you listen to your podcasts, because then more people can find my podcast.